You're watching Oilers Nation Real Life.
I go for donaires with my neighbor.
That's nice. I got a lot of things I'd love to talk about.
I can see in your face you disagree.
Chalmers is busy brushing his teeth. We've added too much to his plate.
Yeah,
Something has to give.
The hockey talk was all I had written down for prep.
My wife not that up.
It's delish.
Welcome into the show. If you heard us talking during the intro, we were talking about beer.
I didn't. I'm professional.
Good job, Charles.
Chalmers, is that the new Red Bull? An ice cold bottle of water?
Yeah, so I freeze my water bottles now so that
So
when
you
they're
get that
like half.
the cold plunge effect?
Oh yeah, but so not only that, but then I put them in the lunch box, and they keep the lunch cold.
What'd you have for lunch today?
I haven't eaten yet. I don't really have any lunch in my lunchbox. I just have two
Smokes.
frozen water bottles. What did you say?
But they keep each other cold.
A couple of darts in there.
and then a
Frozen
cup-
darts?
Keeps my darts cold in
And then
my
I
cooler.
got a thing of muscle milk in there. I'm trying the strawberry ones out.
You're Schwalken right now?
And I have what are these things called? I don't even know what they're called, but they're another little tray. I basically just went to Costco and bought like a flat of everything I
So
could.
you're on a fluid diet right now?
Pretty much. It's called like Joy Burst.
Is it Ramadan? Why is he doing this?
Who is this doctor?
I'm trying to supplement my hard living that I've been doing for so long with
strawberry muscle milk.
Good living.
Are you
It is like it
This
is.
ought to
Yeah.
clear things up.
It is interesting seeing you roll in here with a bottle of water instead of a Ryan Coke.
I know. It's different.
Yeah.
It's Thursday too.
You're
and
going to love Chalmers at 90. Sober, muscle milk.
Oh, yeah.
Just
unbelievably
going to bed at 8:30.
You don't, who doesn't do that already?
Well,
8:30 is the new 2 a.m. in my household.
last night I get on Instagram when I like to unwind, like kind of the end of the night.
The bottle of water.
Which science suggests
Yeah.
that does not unwind
No,
you, but
but-
carry on.
Doctors
so-
say do that.
Funny thing is,
Dr. Instagram.
Yeah.
if I lay in bed and I'm not tired, I play Candy Crush for like 4 minutes and I fall asleep mid-level. Guaranteed every time.
That ruins your score.
Yeah, I lose a life, but I get to sleep. But no, like I just for 30 minutes at the end of the night, I just scroll Instagram. And last night was like, I don't know what video I touched on, but it was basically like Kobe Bryant, Mamba mentality, coaching, like motivation stuff. And it was like, I basically, and I'm not going to tell him this yet.
Tell who, Kobe?
No, Logan.
Okay.
Yeah, bad
My
news.
oldest son, Logan. Every day, I'm going to send him a video in the morning of just something that's like upload. So I made a folder and I was just
Oh,
adding these
wow.
all
I
to
wonder
the
how long
folder.
that's going to stick for. Another segment?
Yeah. No, I'm going to set an alarm
got a
every
folder.
morning. I got a folder.
Got 2 videos in
Oh,
it.
come on.
I started sending him videos last night of just things, and I'm like, man, I
Earl
can send him
Woodsing 'em, eh?
100.
I need Logan's
So it's-
number because I need to check in to see what the stick-to-itiveness
Do you know what the worst part about that is?
is. That you know you're going to fail him?
No.
Okay.
If I'm not going to fail.
Him. You said fail him.
Yeah.
That's even more personal.
Fail him in this exercise.
Not after all
Not-
the motivational videos I watched about being a good coach and father
He's
last
the
night.
Mamba mentality.
But if
Earl Woods,
if I
how to
lost my
father.
phone and I had to call my son in an emergency right now, I wouldn't be able to do it. Don't know his number. I'd have to
Who
look.
knows anyone's number these days?
I know yours.
Yeah, but
know
but
yours.
Chalmers, but we're dating ourselves by saying this for one.
I know Amber's, but only because it's linked to our Save on More card, so I need it for the red.
I
I know yours, Chalmers, and Jay's, but when I think about him in my head, I don't think about an area code. That's how old I am.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Chalmers? What's...
That's true. I know all of my best friends and all of my families.
But not your own son.
it's so new.
Earl.
It's so new. I just don't know it. It's like an 825 area code.
Oh,
I just know that the last 4 digits are the
He
month.
texted
Yeah,
you
where
once,
did you
reported
send
it
him?
as
What
spam.
country is he
The
in?
last 4, buddy, that's a new area
Shanghai.
code, man. If the last 4 digits are his birth month and birth year, so I do know the last 4 digits.
in a
But it's crazy, man. Anyways, so I'm gonna do this, and
4 of
it was
10.
very motivating. I'm not
Did
gonna
you
lie to
sleep
you.
okay?
I slept great.
Very
like a
impressionable.
freaking babe. I snored a lot last night, apparently.
sleeping on your back.
Yeah. Yes.
So that muscle
Candy
milk.
crushing.
This whole thing, I swear to God, we must have talked about sleeping on your back or sleeping on your side or something. Because I'm getting a lot of videos too about like people who's like telling you that sleeping on your side is really bad for your shoulders.
Instagram algorithm's so sensitive. It's like, you
it's terrible.
You stopped pausing and you like goats playing Baccarat. That's all you'll see for the next 4 days. Like, I don't like
All
it.
I
but
get
it's-
is bowling videos.
You're not supposed to sleep on your side now because of the shoulders. You're
Apparently
not
it
supposed to
puts
sleep on
too
your
much
stomach because of
weight.
your back. How am I supposed to sleep?
On your back like you're in a coffin.
Upside down.
basically.
with your hands crossed
It's
over.
But then I
hands
snore
crossed.
like I can't.
So do I, and that's the problem. Is my wife's telling me that like when I'm sleeping on my back, I am a chainsaw, basically.
Well, we need to get the the retainer that you put in.
Yeah, the thing that keeps your tongue forward or whatever.
Have you ever done a
fighter
sleep
pilot.
apnea test before?
No.
Don't most people have it? Like generally
The
speaking?
machine that they give you, you have to put like wires in your ears and your mouth, on your chest.
Of course you get sleep out. Who's going to sleep with that?
Yeah, that's what I said.
You're
I'm
awake
like,
the whole time.
I'm like,
Shocker.
I'm like laying there. I'm like, this is going to be the worst sleep ever. How is this going to register this? It's going to be the worst sleep because I literally, if I roll to my right, the whole machine's going to fall off of the nightstand. And when I got the results back, they were like, "You're a great sleeper." I'm like, "What? Come again?"
What I
I'm like, "I
did.
think it's broken."
What I
Sleeping
didn't
like
expect
Darth
about
Vader.
those sleep apnea
Sounds like your
machines,
dentist.
those CPAP machines, is I have a buddy who's got one. So he's like, you got to strap this thing in and see what it's like. How hard it forces air down your throat, I did not expect.
It's
sounds
like,
great.
It looks
Really?
like a scuba
Yeah.
diving mask. My dad has one.
His is not one of those. He looks like a fighter pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, fighter pilot, same kind of thing.
Yeah. And it forces air down. Like, I didn't like it at all.
Make it into
Your
a
old lady's
ball.
gonna love this, Chalmers, eh? Like, it's either this or the snoring guy.
No, I just sleep on my side and
Look
wreck
over,
my
it's like
shoulders. I'll
Top
do it for
Gun.
Like,
her.
what does it do to our shoulders? Because I've been sleeping on my side for a long
It
time.
puts it puts a ton of weight on your shoulder, and
rotate.
then your rotator, like cuff and your like tendons in there can get really really fatigued. So you'll start to like develop arthritis in your arms.
If you put a
Straight
pillow in
up.
between your legs while you sleep, that's super good for you. You know that. It like realigns your hips and shit.
You got the 2 duvets yet, Bag Milk?
No, I'm waiting for Black Friday. I'm going to get a good sale duvet.
Okay. I was okay.
You're waiting for the stock market.
How much
to
is a
crash?
duvet?
I don't know.
Let's play the price game. Does anybody know what a duvet costs?
I couldn't tell you.
I was going to say, like, you're really, like, you want to save 10% off on that $100 purchase?
Is it $100?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
There's probably a really good one. There's probably a $300
See, like,
one
we're
you get for
assuming it's
$250.
$100. It could be more than that. I have no idea.
Well,
there
you might be
anything-
you might be bougie milk.
no,
and
no, no.
you're trying to get a deal on a bougie one. I understand.
Is there anything that you use on a daily basis that is more of a wife's purchase than bedding? Towels?
You can get one on Hush
for
for
sure.
200. There is one on Amazon for Hyundai. IKEA, they come around $100.
Have you tried a weighted blanket too? Anybody?
No,
I
I
did.
like
I liked it for a bit, and now I don't like it.
I like it for naps, but not for sleeping.
Yeah, I think
feel
you got something.
claustrophobic by it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
they
think I would
do.
like it.
Honestly.
I took my duvet cover, Tyler, and just emptied my piggy bank into it to weight it down.
What about those
Life hack.
a cooling blanket?
That I could get into. I
Oh,
could
could
subscribe
I
to
ever?
that.
I had a cooling pillow once, and it was so stinky when I took it out of the plastic case that it's like, leave it unattended in a room for 72 hours before using. I'm like, what is this going to do to me?
Yeah.
What chemicals are being released?
My wife bought a silk lilac pillow. It smells like lilac. It's supposed to be super good
do you
for
have one of these beds that has like 35 pillows
We
on it
have.
during the day?
I legitimately rotate through 4 pillows every night.
you
and
put
when
one
she
down
gets
beside
up
the
at
bed, I
2:30 in
know.
the morning, I put it down beside the bed because then when the windows open, it gets super cold because the window goes like right onto it. So then I pull that one up and I need to change it out, and whoo, is that a feeling? Oh, I love it. It's
Every
like the
night.
best. Oh, yeah.
You got the CPAP on, you got the cold pillow.
Throw the hot one down there. No, I don't have a CPAP. That's
You're
the thing.
going to get one.
I'm not going to get one.
I
But this
guarantee.
this lilac pillow, she's like, "Do you want one?" And I was like, "No way. That's ridiculous. I don't need a pillow that smells." And every morning now, when I hear that light in the bathroom turn on, and I grab it and I like
Smelling it and
it's
crying.
great. And it's like my favorite pillow now.
Why?
I don't know, man. It's because it's always cool because it's silk.
But that is such a partner's thing. Like, I would never think about buying a lilac pillow.
I know. It's lilac. I think it's lilac.
Men will sleep on newspaper.
Lavender.
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 We
I-
have lavender bed spray.
Lavender. That's
bed
what it is.
spray.
Oh fuck, buddy. Yeah.
There's a lot of essential oils happening.
There's
in his
also
house.
there's also like the pre bed face spray.
Ah.
97% of the economy is chicks.
Yeah.
Did you
stuff.
say yours
Spraying
is a piss
shit all
ball?
over the
Tyler?
place
Sprays
for
for
any
girls.
occasion.
Wake up spray.
Oh, it's my car fucking hand spray.
10 a.m. spray.
But you can only drink nothing but coffee first.
good prank for Jay. Swap out his bed spray bottle for piss.
Pee bottle. Do you have a pee jug outside of your bed?
Wow.
That's not a good prank.
That's a terrible prank.
Do not have Tyler over. He's working on something.
Do you see how he brings everything to piss?
You got pink eye now. Can you get pink eye from pee or just poo?
Just poops.
Ha ha ha.
Don't let
You spray
Tyler
pee in
escape.
your
Tyler's
face.
losing his mind. He
don't know why he
turned
thinks
this
it's
into
so funny.
piss.
So fucking funny.
What on earth?
Audience of one.
Yeah, that's all I care about.
If you can make yourself laugh, you'll never have a boring day. That's what they say.
Amen. All right. Well,
Bed talk.
Bed talk.
You see that?
We're on the satin pillows at our house. It's supposed to be good for your skin.
What? Did I get my pillow totally wrong? Is it like a satin
Well, you're very
lavender
good.
pillow? And I said
it's
silk
probably a
lilac?
lavender satin pillow. Yes,
You crying?
could be silk.
I
Yeah,
was crying. Yeah,
yeah. He's peeing out of his eyes.
Because of the pillows.
It's eye piss all over the place.
Nope.
That's them.
Okay, walk me through that Green Bay Packers gif.
Yeah.
Like, I understand. Like, I saw it. I understand they're talking about piss.
I'm glad you brought this up.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
but
get
it's
it
still.
It
I
was
don't-
from the official account, which made
I
no
know,
sense.
but what am I missing?
either. Yeah. What? Yes. Yes.
Like, why does
Great
the cold
question.
piss miss?
But
But the hot
piss is good?
guy gets the piss.
If Tyler wasn't on this podcast, he'd be listening to it. Right?
Which,
Yeah, yeah.
if you checked Tyler's Twitter searches, that probably is there. But yes, walk me through it. Or is it just the fact that it's like a weird pee joke?
Yeah, I think it's just like a weird pee joke.
Okay, there's not something I'm out of tune with because
I know it's like a a motivational thing. Like, come on, get your pee hot. Like, let's get going. That's like a
I don't
football
think that.
thing.
I don't think that's a thing.
Is that a thing in your community, Tyler? The piss community?
this kind of explains more. Like,
Is this on your
what
feet?
kind of upbringing do you have?
ever heard
What
that?
kind of coaches? Like, kind of coach Dad
your
your
pee hot.
If you don't
No, he
think
would never.
microwaving your plastic trays is having an impact on you, Tyler, I would like you to
Get
listen
your
to yourself.
piss hot.
Yeah,
Come
come
on,
on.
let's go.
Come on, boys, get your pee hot.
Shut the fuck
What
up.
is this, Green Bay?
Shut up. This.
Go to your Reddit P page and see what it says there.
It's bookmarked.
I had someone who worked in professional sports who told me that was a saying.
That is not a saying.
I'm going to Google it, and I apologize to our
Yeah,
IP.
get your pee hot.
Get your pee
hot, boys.
hot.
Also, that same person once told me that a lineman on the then Eskimos, when they were playing a really cold game, just pissed his pants.
They all do.
Yeah,
One was saying,
that's
a guy
like
was saying in a
thing.
podcast, they always pee their pants.
Football
for
players all do.
intimidation.
Yeah, so they get your pee hot.
Think about how much water they're drinking during a game in Gatorade.
Oh my god.
And they can only go in at halftime.
It's so gross.
Yeah, very. Especially for the center and the quarterback.
So get your piss hot.
It's not a thing. Please tell me it's not a thing.
It harkens back to Matt LaFleur's message to the Packers.
Oh my god. Go on.
Oh well, this now connects the.
is super
Wait, this
inside.
is not connected to Tyler's.
Matt
Tyler's-
LaFleur did not create Get Your Piss Hot.
Tyler's just a pee enthusiast. He doesn't actually know anything about the Green Bay Packers.
Decent point.
Yeah, this goes back to 2021. I'm looking at an article in Sports Illustrated.
Is he
called
still the coach?
Get Your Piss Hot.
Is Matt LaFleur still the coach? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the phrase that he uttered in a presser was, the team has got to wake up with their piss hot. It's just a mentality. It should be naturally hot,
The
right?
Mamba mentality.
Yeah, piss
That
me
is
down.
not going to be one that I send Logan in the morning.
Good.
I mean,
Hey, buddy,
Championship
get your
mode.
piss hot today, pal.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, it burns when I pee. Good.
Why are the
Get your
police
piss
here?
hot.
Do you know what the best saying is? Is the Harbaugh brothers and their dad. They used to always say this one saying, who's got it better than we do? Nobody. And it's like, when you see him say it after
sounds
the
like
game.
a bunch of privileged people getting together and celebrating.
No,
that.
every time actually, the story goes when Jim and John would get out of line, he would drive them down to like the other side of town and be like, look, you guys, we might not have everything, but we are better than most, and we're not better.
I think
we're
you're
not better
really
than most.
supporting
Sorry.
my statement there.
Yeah.
No,
that's
like
an
that,
awful
that,
message.
that if you
Yes,
don't
it's
work
like,
hard and do the right thing, that-
Behold the pores, boys.
no, it was like a motivating thing for
Piss
him.
hot now.
To
Okay.
like,
And
get your
normal
piss
kids
hot.
in their living room. The Harbaughs are outside again. Get out of here.
Meanwhile, their dad's like, don't be like those guys. Khakis ain't it.
Work out in the morning, do your job.
Get your piss hot.
I don't. Yeah.
Piping hot.
Yeah,
That's a good episode of the pod.
Let's keep this to.
Send this one to advertisers.
Yep.
Speaking of which,
It's great.
Tyler?
Actually, this whole thing started. Well, not this whole thing, but this episode
I hope
started.
that wasn't a sponsored segment there.
No, Nation Beer. We got a couple on display here in
That'll
the
get
studio.
your piss hot.
Shout out to Odd Company Brewing. Excited to have them on board. 2 locations in Edmonton. Also,
Get your nation beer.
get your
Folks.
Nation Beer. Get it cold.
Get it cold. Get your beer cold.
Get your beer
Get it-
cold.
Get your nation
Get
beer
it
cold.
hot. Get it cold and turn it hot.
Yeah, take that beautiful, delicious cold nation
Nope.
beer.
turn
No,
it into
this
something
is
warm.
a promo. Do not finish that.
But it's our promo.
Okay.
Yeah.
But fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm going to have some Nation beers before the game tomorrow night.
While
think it's an excellent
it's
idea.
our promo. Get him in here on the white mud. Nation beer.
Where can you drink these out of a establishment? Could you order one at an establishment?
Yeah, we're
Like,
working on it right now.
Yeah,
awesome.
it's just a market, so we don't know where they're at yet. But if you're looking for liquor stores that have it, check out Liquor Connect.
And if you run a local establishment and you're like, I want Nation Beer on
Bring it
tap,
in.
hit us up.
Liquor Connect. You want them to order from the ALCB directly?
No,
For
but
pallets?
it lists the liquor stores that carry
Oh,
it.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like an
But
online
yes.
store.
But also, yes.
Can I ask
Bulk
a
order.
question that I don't know if you want to answer?
Get a good
You-
deal.
You can cut it. How many cans will you make of Nation Beer in this run?
Ever
Do you-
or a run?
how long is this run expected to
all,
last?
all I know is okay. Well, what do you mean run? This is here forever.
This one, I don't know. The last one came and went.
Well, the last one came. And fair. I'm
just-
getting.
Harder than you think,
You know what?
Josh.
You know what?
This is inside the business. I like this
Chalmers
part.
is asking the question everyone's dying to ask.
Chalmers is Mr. Consistency.
Because if I
kid.
start falling in love with it,
Yeah, so here it is. I will walk you through it. Our previous partners, who were great, we started this during COVID
yep.
with them. And what they decided to do, they decided to dedicate a tank of theirs to make Nation Beer. Well, what happened while this was happening, Nation Beer was taking off and doing well, but everything else about them was taking off and doing well.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, Nation Beer was getting into the way of like their core business.
Right.
And they're like, "Hey guys, like, here's the situation. If you guys are willing to buy a tank, we'll continue to do this." And I'm like, "Well,
internet companies
does
don't
a
buy
tank
milk.
we
go
are
for?
not.
We don't buy tanks.
It doesn't. It does. I'm
It
like,
doesn't even matter.
I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, we're like, no, like we're not. We don't understand this game.
We
I
aren't
don't
a beer
know.
company.
We're not a beer company. We're a put a label on a delicious beer and market company.
Yeah. Get it.
So it just didn't. So we're like, okay, no, you guys do it, all good. We'll just kind of wait for the right partnership. Been chatting with Odd Company for years. Love Odd Company.
Yep.
They just didn't. They weren't ready to get into kind of packaged product. So the minute they did, we started chatting. And
So
they
how-
got tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, they got tanks.
I would like a
Tank?
nope. I would like a what's it called when you go through a place and look?
A tour.
A tour.
Good
Jesus.
Lord.
I would like
the
a-
word tour.
I would like a tour of
All that muscle
Well,
moving.
we're going to be doing some events there. So, yeah, we can get you that tour. Crawford's actually been on, I don't know if I should say this, but she's been not actively driving the,
Forklift?
thank you. Wow.
Car when you're drunk on Nation
we
Beer?
are
Yeah.
on it today.
Photo of her in the.
So,
beeping
because
the
I
horn.
need, I'm very interested in like brewing something and stuff like that. Because I need a new hobby because gardening
Manufacturing
Done.
alcohol is not a good idea, Chalmers.
is done.
What about homemade Red Bull?
Do you know how much money I spent
On pillows?
to get
Yes. Lavender
37 cherry tomatoes? I probably paid like $5 a tomato.
Yeah.
The little ones. This is what a hustle. I got about 14 cucumbers and like 6 really big zucchinis,
And the reality, you got to eat those all real quick.
and you gotta eat them quick. And
It's about the
it
journey,
is
not
just
the
nice,
destination.
but the
Yes.
journey sucked.
I thought
You loved the journey.
You thought it was
did
lovely.
looking at them at
like
night.
yes. I did like the journey, but when I sit back and I look at it, it was like the outdoor rink journey, where the cost benefit analysis was just not there. The time benefit analysis was just not there.
What's wrong with the outdoor rink, bro?
Dude, it's a lot of work, man. When you have
to make the rink.
to
Sorry.
not only just make it,
Go to the ring.
to
I was like, dude, this is
like maintain it so that it's good ice, and then in the spring to get rid of the ice. My backyard is surrounded on all four sides,
Flex.
and so that water doesn't just drain easy, especially in an older neighborhood. And so we would have to like break these 16-inch deep by 16 by 16 cubes of ice out to the front street to like melt. I'm telling you, it was like 100 wheelbarrows. And me and my kids would do it. It would take like 3 different weekends. I'm so glad I don't do it anymore because
You're not doing it this year?
Oh, dude, didn't do it last year either.
Oh, nice.
Because
You know what I'm
now
not hearing here?
we can just go to the outdoor rink and it's just so much easier.
All right,
You
there,
send
Earl.
your kids reels of the Mamba mentality, and you're not even willing to get up at 3:30 in the morning to get the ice ready.
Because now instead of spending all that time doing that,
You can send reels.
I'm gonna be making up segments. No, just kidding. I'm going to be taking them to the outdoor rinks and doing stuff with them and getting in the gym and getting healthy. Because if I can't ski with them this winter, I'm gonna be very upset.
Why couldn't you ski with them?
My knee is acting up a little bit.
Oh, okay. That's
it's
different.
not because I'm fat. I mean, I
well,
can ski
but
fat.
it's like
I'm a good-
to me, like a knee injury, I don't think it's like health related.
Well, it is.
Like I know,
I'm not
I know. We talk about a team being healthy with.
I'm not doing enough to make sure that it's not an issue.
Okay.
So that is definitely a focus.
Do you have a brace?
I do.
Get out ahead of this. Go Oscar Pistorius. Get rid of that leg,
Whoa.
Playboy.
Saw someone do an Oscar Pistorius Halloween costume.
Really?
How much did they commit?
Yeah.
He's free again, hey?
No.
Finally.
Thank God.
Oh, jeez. Yes, he is.
I think he was innocent.
Nope.
Okay.
Is tomorrow night the night people are going to dress up for Halloween to the hockey game?
I don't know what the schedule is.
Every
then
game
they
is Halloween
So
dress
we
up.
have a game on Friday, and then the next 4 games are out of town until like November. It's looking like we're out of town. We don't get back till November 4th.
I guess
that- we play
Hunter might
4.
be dressed up. Like I can't see people wanting to. I guess
I
there
always
might
I
be
always-
Halloween parties this weekend.
I
Yeah.
always like the Halloween game where
Yeah.
people dress up,
Yeah.
and I'm going
Are
on.
you dressing up?
No, I just like looking at other people dressing up.
Me too.
Maybe I'll dress up as a cowboy. I don't know.
Maybe a pilot.
I was always a pilot.
I know. That's a funny thing.
That's the joke.
This was
because
the
my
cycle.
brother's a pilot, so he gave me an old pilot uniform of his. So I just wore it for Halloween every year.
Every year, Bag Milk around September 10th or thereabouts, Chalmers would have wild Halloween costume plans where he's like, you don't even know what I'm going as
this
this
is
year."
going to be so great this year.
Then we'd see him as
Wait
a
till you
pilot
see
the
it.
12th year in a row.
Then on the night before, when I couldn't put it together, I just went as a pilot.
You have a legit pilot.
But it was a good pilot costume.
Well, the
It
key
was an
to
actual Air Canada costume.
and you had the hat.
I had
And
everything.
shades.
Like the hat is everything.
Yeah,
Those hats are
it
kind of
was
cool.
legit.
Tyler.
Tyler, what are you going to dress up
That's
as?
my cue. Amber and I are going as an old school bookie and a parlay.
Go on.
How do you go as a parlay?
Okay.
She's going to put a big old piece of paper on her. That is a parlay.
I feel like this was
And
a
what are you
Tyler
going to be
idea.
dressed as?
An
Old, school
school
bookie. I don't like dressing up as for Halloween.
What is that dress?
Yeah, what does that
what's
look
the
like? You gonna have a cigar?
Gonna wear like an old Hawaiian shirt.
How much cash are you gonna have on you?
Hundreds. Gonna wear a visor. Gonna have maybe like a clipboard.
Counting machine?
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those big. My dad has one of those old big phones.
newspaper?
I'm
I feel
gonna
like you
walk
need a
around with that.
pipe,
Yeah,
like a tobacco pipe.
just
And just run the odds on stuff all night.
yeah.
That's
Like
cool.
it's a good bit, I think, for the party.
Yep.
And again,
yeah,
I
get a
don't-
calculator with the paper that comes up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's an accountant.
Amber and I are
Smoke
very
cigarettes.
good. We're very good
got
at
it.
the like cheap under the radar. Like takes 2 seconds to put together. We're good. One year we went as a lumberjack in a tree.
Oh, so you're saying this costume's good?
no.
That's
Lumberjack in a tree. How'd that
thank
work?
you, Chalmers. Thank you, because
cheap,
this might
cheap
be
and
the
under the radar is good for me. So that's what
Explain the tree costume.
I was a lumberjack. So I bought a red and black flannel shirt, a Northern Nation flannel shirt.
So you were Paul
And
Bunyan.
Amber hot glue gunned some fake leaves to a shirt and wore brown pants. You guys thought I would be very into Halloween?
I thought you were the tree. I'll be honest.
I did think
I also thought you'd be the tree.
Yeah.
I thought I have a feeling Amber would really love to dress up.
Yeah, like a
for
really
Halloween.
dialed in couple's
Too
costume.
bad for her, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think at this point, Amber
Yeah.
realized what horrible mistakes she's made in her life and what the rest of her future looks like.
Yeah,
and what costume she wears to a party is irrelevant.
I guess so.
Grand
Yeah.
scheme of things.
Yeah.
Mrs. Tyler Yaremchuk.
Yeah, I guess you have to. There's a brand to maintain
That's
there.
who you picked.
And at no point did I ever give her the false hope that I was into things like this. So
Like, when are you gonna go as a jug of piss?
It writes itself.
that would be very funny.
The other 364 days. Of the year.
And I don't know what she is, but something.
A parole officer?
I did think,
Yeah.
I did think on Owen every day it'd be funny if I dressed up as a cat.
Yeah,
Got some whiskers on me and
yeah,
stuff.
that's a
That'd be
yes, yes.
good. Why? What are you doing? What's the family costume?
Well, oddly enough, I think we're all dressing as cats because we just got a cat.
Okay.
We do a collective. Yeah, we're cat people now.
I'm so glad that my wife
the
doesn't
cat's
make me
name?
dress up as stuff.
Kitty cat.
Oh, and then when I
Cat's
talk
kitty
about
cat?
how I
Crawford
was
named
on
it.
budget,
Okay. I
You know
guess
why? I
Yeah.
think because my friends are all lame and they don't have Halloween parties anymore.
one person can get away with naming the cat Kitty Cat
Yeah.
in the household.
Yeah, no, we had. I wanted to name him Loki.
Because you low key hate him.
Low key bloodshot. You know what? Touche. Like
What does Hot Dog think about a cat in the house?
they. Well, now like it's good.
Oh? I thought they fight like cats and dogs.
All they do is fight, but it's like play fighting and like Hot Dog's dropping some much needed lbs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fighting the cat.
Because fighting the cat. Oh yeah. Because it's because Crawford overfeeds him because she just throws stuff on the floor. So Hot Dog's living his best life,
Right.
and we're not giving him the corresponding exercise needed to balance that level
Sparring
of
partner
diet.
has arrived.
Yeah, he's on a Michael Phelps diet, but he ain't in the pool. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I eat like Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Do you swim? Come again?
No. So the cat is a very good exercise.
Halloween?
I like to do my classic costume every year where I turn off the lights and eat chocolate in the dark.
Bag milk. That's the
So
costume.
then why did I catch flack for having a super basic costume and not putting effort into it?
I don't know. You just seem like the Halloween guy.
Ask me.
What?
Wanya Jr. demanded a police truck for 5-6 consecutive months for a birthday present, so he got it. Hot Wheels, Bluetooth, the whole thing. Wow. Got a SWAT team costume, handcuffs, gun, the whole shooting match.
That's cool.
Won't go as a police officer for Halloween.
Oh,
Wants
no.
to be
Kids.
Spider-Man. I'm like, but son, we have all these things. We have a truck. You're in the SWAT team. No, Spider-Man. So
Don't give up, because just knowing how my nieces operated, day before he might buy back into police.
well, he's a police officer every day. Like he is in law enforcement, but I think he just wants to take a day off because the weight of the badge.
Yep. It's a high pressure situation.
My kids are all going as minions. It's weird. All their friends are going as minions. And one of them is Gru.
How'd they decide?
Both groups. I don't
He
know.
gets to be Gru. He's like the leader of the minions.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they chose.
I love the Minions, but if you're gonna do the Minions, you got to do it as a pack.
Even the new one.
I haven't watched like the
It's
new
kind of
one, like,
annoying
the
how they
young
just
one.
walk around saying
Despicable Me
banana the whole time.
Is that like the pre-story of Gru?
No, it's just the latest one that just came out.
I don't know if I've seen 4 yet.
You know what I want to see for a movie is Brick by Brick, the Pharrell Williams story, but it's all Lego.
Yes.
It got a really good rating.
Yes. I saw
Apparently
that
it's really
preview the other day.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It looks really good. My kids want to see it too.
How much money did Lego give him to do that? They're like, so you're thinking a biopic, eh?
I thought he went out of his way to be like, I want it.
That's the story.
Yeah, sure. Fair.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah, Lego.
All right. Also, fun stuff. We're going to be doing this podcast from a new studio soon.
Oh, really?
You knew that.
Yeah, but he didn't know what day.
The goal.
Tyler didn't know what fucking studio.
Jay gave me some misleading.
I sat there
directions.
with him while he was perplexed.
Are you ready for the instructions?
Yeah,
The suite right above us.
Yeah.
That's how I did it.
yeah.
Okay.
Right up there.
Okay.
He
And
stands over the door. The other one be like, "This is it."
because
How is that right above this?
Because the studio that is right above us.
I also said 99 too for the second disclaimer.
That's 2 bits of instruction.
You know what I'm worried about,
And
Chalmers?
send him the code for that door, which happens to have 99 in it.
Now that the Airbnb is a studio and there's technically the First Nation bedroom in play, what chicanery? I'm never going to go within 100 yards of that bed. Lord knows what you're going to get up to in that
No,
thing.
we had to put the couch in the bedroom, so it kind of blocks off the door. It's pretty much unusable.
Not if you're tie-tie.
I'm kidding. It's not unusable.
Be honest. Have you ever gone up there and taken a nap?
Me?
Yeah.
We just got access to it yesterday.
Oh.
So
You guys
yes.
had-
No.
Oh.
Have you ever showered up there after hockey?
That's why there's a towel loose. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just did.
Yeah, because as I was up there today going to the washroom, I was like, I wonder if we're allowed to shower up here.
Going to the washroom.
So we're gonna have to put some policies around that. But
Only
yeah.
as a team.
Oh, you went up there and used the bathroom?
I was up there anyways.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds.
that ain't the room to
Somebody's
do your dirty
tummy
business.
rumbled and he
Yeah,
decided,
no.
I'm not going down with the public.
It
It
was
was have
just
to
a
abide
piss.
by tour bus rules.
We should put a sign there. No number 2s.
We should because it's a tight space. Anyways, Jay yelled at me yesterday and I didn't like it. It rattled me all night.
Ooh, kind of like Jim Montgomery
Yelled.
and Brad Marchand.
I was like, hey, Jay, what are the... And you went, Tyler! And I was like, oh, okay. Sorry, I'll just go guess. See ya. And then you walked up.
But it was. I provided very clear.
I'm
instruction.
forgetful sometimes.
He
Okay.
asked me, and I was like, "It's obviously 99 because we choose Connor over Wayne. That's the decision. The suites are identical."
So when are we doing it?
But we chose. But to be honest, why we chose this one versus that one is south facing and gets really good sun. So for the people that want it for the stay experience, that's the better one.
So we're going to be doing a new studio. It's going to be like a relaxed, sitting around the bar in the kitchen kind of vibe. It's cool.
Oh, good luck not having a Ryan Coke that day.
A delicious
are killing
cold
me.
water
Bunch
for
of
you.
Put a
enablers.
muscle milk in the fridge for you. You'll be fine.
yeah, and a joy
You
water.
rye up that muscle milk.
Strawberry. Ooh, you can put some vodka in the strawberry one.
Paralyzer.
Spice rum, nog it up.
It's almost nog season.
It's been nog season for a month already.
You're not drinking nogs right now. You haven't
They're
had
selling nogs.
them. They're selling them, but
I've seen Nogs though at the grocery store, like in very inappropriate times of the year.
I don't have it till December 1st.
Sometimes they'll put it in that cooler, like in
It's
the middle
probably
of the aisle.
good. Nog is so good, but it's so rich. You can only you should only have it for
Our man Big Dave is a year-round nog guy.
From what store?
I don't know.
Oh,
he finds
he's-
it. He's
don't
out
worry.
there. He's out in the
Homebrew.
streets.
Making his own, like Chalmers with all that beer he makes.
It's white, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Year-round nog guy.
Year-round nog guy, our boy Big Dave.
Just go to the liquor store and get a case of Old English like the rest of us. And
I-
anybody
j-
making their own beer.
Try and find me an Old English. I was trying to find one a few months ago for
Sorry,
someone's
Ice
birthday.
Cube. What are you looking for here?
This is the yelling I was
Why do
talking
you need to
about.
find
in a
one?
brown bag.
You
I
just wanted to
love
drink a
buying
40?
someone a 40 for their 40th birthday. I can't even find fucking 40s anywhere.
Thanks, Trudeau.
Very political.
Okay, we're going to keep cruising along here. First, got to give some love to our friends at Sherwood Ford, the giant hockey fans, helping hockey fans. And right now, you like valet service? Well, if you're a nation citizen, you never have to visit the dealership again for car service. Plus, you can get $500 towards a service plan if you're a nation citizen and you go purchase your vehicle at Sherwood Ford, the giant. And something Jay and I learned the other day is to take advantage of the valet service, you do not have to have purchased your vehicle at Sherwood Ford. It doesn't even need to be a Ford. They will offer you the valet service if you just call and are like, I have a Honda and I need an oil change. Will you valet it for me? And they're like, yep, sounds good.
Any car,
They'll come
anyone,
pick it
as
up.
long as it's not like warranty work, because obviously they can only do warranty work on.
But like, if you want your tires changed and you're like, I don't have time to drive to a place and back, call them. Be like, I need to book a service. I need the valet. And if you tell them we're working on this, so it's not quite official yet.
The Nation Valet Service
But
is
the
coming.
Nation Valet service, there's going to be some perks if you do it.
How do you give them the keys?
I used the valet
Hand
service
them over.
2 weeks ago.
Here's my keys.
And I had a scheduled appointment for arrival. So they came to my house at the time they said they would, gave them the valet keys, away they went, brought it back before I was even done my meetings for the morning. Lovely.
That's incredible.
It truly is legit.
Because I
And, like,
really dislike sitting in the oil change place.
Buddy, who's got time for that?
No, I ain't got
should
time
have
for
said
that.
Plus all the awkward upselling, we're like, oh man, I'm saying no to this guy and I feel like I'm letting my car down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can.
Also, if you do go to Sherwood Ford, though, SureBucks, legit.
It is legit.
Say again.
SureBucks. They have this unbelievable coffee making machine.
It was funny. I was in there and Drew's
What do
like,
you guys all go hang out at Sherwood Ford together? What the fuck?
Yes.
When I was
So
buying my
many reasons
whip
to
out
go
there,
there.
I probably had 3, 4, 5 of those coffees while I was waiting.
yeah.
It must have been
Drew's like,
jacked
no,
up.
Oh, yeah.
shocker. Running the first thing you go like place you run to and you walk in here is SureBucks. I'm like, always.
Got to.
All right, we're going to keep cruising along, but first we got to step aside for a quick break.
Do we have anything about the hockey to talk about?
What
We
hockey?
do. Chalmers. Wow, it's almost like you read my mind, pal. Let's get into Keep It or Cut It for
That
our
pal was
friends.
fake.
No, the pal's real.
No, the pal's real.
Shout out
Felt
to
real.
great clips. More than
Felt
40,
real to me, damn it. Sorry.
4,400 hair salons throughout the United States and Canada. Great Clips is the world's largest hair salon brand and official hair salon of the NHL. Salons are locally owned and operated and open 7 days a week. Plus, your time is valuable. You can use the Great Clips check-in app, see the wait time, check in on your phone, and get your haircut when you want. Great clips. It's going to be great. What do we think of my haircut?
I think it was great.
Clean.
Thank you.
Thank you for your post cut.
Yeah.
Looks like a great.
You got the bookie cut, right?
Thank you.
Yep.
You use the check-in app, I assume.
Mm-hmm. I was
Wonderful.
in, out of there, boom. Park, walk
Love
in, walk out. It's great. All right, keep it or cut it. The Oilers mixing up their top power play unit in a drastic way. It's not just the Nuge for Skinner swap. It's Arvidsson for Hyman. Now Nuge and Hyman are on the second unit. They were rotating Bouchard and Ekholm on the top unit. They mixed the whole thing up. We keeping or cutting it, BM?
I will keep it because as much as I said the last podcast, I think you could have probably just wrote it out and it'd been fine.
They were good against Carolina.
They were good against Carolina. They did get the goal, but the first power play chance against Carolina was electric. Just couldn't get a goal. I don't mind it because it's not like anything's written in stone. If it doesn't work, they're just going to go right back to Old Faithful. So I'm in on it. I keep it.
Jay?
I cut it because I'm all about like mixing things up to try to get the juices going with the team or the chemistry going. But that is the hottest power play unit known in the history of the NHL.
I'm also going to cut it because he's right. And that is the only way they're going to work out of the funk is to keep them together and get back to work.
I'm going to say keep it because I think absence makes the heart grow fonder. They need some time apart to realize how good they have it together.
I don't buy that.
Rewire their
Professional
brains a little
athletes,
bit.
They don't need motivation.
They got to
have motivation.
They have to get out of their routines when things aren't going well. They're trying the same things over and over again because they're like, oh, it always works. Let's just keep doing it. Nope. Switch it up. Get them playing with some new guys for a little bit, and then a week from now, 2 weeks from now, put them
I
all
actually
back
think
together.
I'm with Tyler in this. I think like tactically they're going to have to simplify everything with these new configurations, and I think that's better for a power play that's just kind of struggling to make the highlight reels plays work.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters, man.
Oh, that was the full take.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one I got. Canada's jersey for the Four Nations face-off.
Oh, haven't seen it yet.
Oh, we'll get a live reaction here from Chalmers.
I'll be.
Anyone here have seen it?
I've seen it. Yeah.
I've seen it.
Keep it.
I thought they're nice.
It's sponsored, eh, Charles?
Let's have a look. What do you guys think so far?
It's it's a generic.
Cut it.
Oh, you're out on. I like
Cut
the
it.
cream. I like
Get out of here. Go back to the.
the Four Nations face-off.
I'm going to snap.
Oh.
You had the single greatest Canadian jerseys in 1988. Go back to it.
Were those the white ones with just the red leaf?
The half leaf, like the one cut, the leaf
Oh,
cut
those,
diagonally, and then like even had a little bit of blue on it.
Ew.
No, that's not 88.
You're thinking Canada Cup.
I'm thinking Canada Cup. Sorry, that's not the one.
I'm gonna keep it. I think
That
those,
one. That's the greatest jersey.
That's like the Summit Series jersey.
It's beautiful. It's basically, for those that don't know, Google it. But, right, 1988 Canada Cup jersey, and it's got the maple leaf cut diagonally, and it says Canada down it. And it's just, on a white jersey, it's just the red logo. That's it.
I like.
I like this jersey.
I like the white.
I
And
like
the
that
cream.
jersey too, Chalmers, but I like this jersey.
I like that they didn't try to do too much. It's simple. It's a leaf with Canada, and the veins on the leaf give it nice detail. It's cool. The Rogers ad, I think, says a lot.
That's like the busiest. They didn't
Bigger
keep that
veins for me.
simple, like having the
Snickers
lines
bar.
that go all the way straight through. It looks like an old 1960s hockey
yeah, it
sweater.
gives it an old school vibe, like a traditional. I don't know. I like it.
I'm keeping it.
I like it.
I could have done actually, if I'm going to critique, if I'm going to nitpick, just writing Canada on the leaf. I felt like it was unnecessary.
Does it
We all
have?
know.
Does it have the the laces?
No.
Good. It's the only thing that would have made it look even older and worse.
Jeez.
Well, that's a
No, I don't like
that's
it.
a big cut by you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm keeping it too. I like it.
This one,
Like I'd almost purchase one. I might purchase one.
I
We'll
want
see.
everyone to remember. Do you want to chime
That's
in on
me.
it? Okay.
It don't matter.
Fair.
You know why, Chalmers? You know why nothing matters? Because I have the Mamba mentality. I had a reel sent to me this morning. You got to learn to block out distractions as part of the Mamba mentality.
You were up at 3 a.m. working out?
I got a message from a guy. Looked a lot like you. He
Last
said,
one
think
I
about
got.
this.
This one's only for Wanye. Keep it or cut it. Bronny and LeBron.
Oh, keep it.
Oh, God.
I ordered a Bronny James Jr. jersey.
You did not.
I
not
did
kidding.
too. You're going to fucking see me strutting around here in Mamba mentality.
Didn't he only play like 2.5 minutes in that opener?
Yep.
Listen.
They get a point.
I went to the Lakers store. They're selling it. I'm buying it.
All right.
Shipping it out.
Can I do a keep it or cut it?
Sure.
Keep it or cut it. T-shirts under the basketball jersey.
Cut it.
You want me to go
It
around this
looks
bitch with no
awful.
T-shirt underneath the jersey?
Yeah.
No, some
say-
guys just use like one arm sleeve, but or like a compression.
You're
No,
talking
like
about
you
players.
as
It's
a
like a legit.
Yeah, we're talking
T-shirt.
about on the court.
Like on the court.
Yeah, I'm
And
cutting it.
not just you starting around the office in your Bronny jersey.
Oh, like actual basketball players? Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cutting it.
Yeah. I'm gonna wear those like wetsuits, arms things they wear.
Ah,
underneath.
yeah.
And
Just
then
on one arm?
I'm just gonna go like this all the time around the office.
Do you know
where
why they
hit
do that?
Threes. When they hit threes.
No, do you know why they wear those sleeves? Those arm sleeves and leg sleeves.
To hit threes?
Well, it should be for blood clotting, but
No. I think it's just for like if they dive and then they don't scratch their arms.
keep their
Like, have you
tattoos
ever
looking
seen how
fresh?
wide receivers always put like tape?
It's because they get scratched. those
Yeah,
guys,
because
right?
when they dive
Yeah.
and then the grass won't.
basketball players scratch each other.
I think I'm just gonna
Big
start wearing one of
scratchers.
those like one leg things like Bronny does. That's a good look.
Like an Angel Reese.
Gonna get me a Bryce James jersey
Don't
too.
laugh. Jay had to wear one of those for a bit.
You did.
what?
One leg sleeve.
Oh, yeah. I should probably still technically wear one for blood clot purposes.
Forever?
Well, no, it's just it's like an
preventative.
overcorrection. Well, I've got a varicose vein in my leg. I don't know if that's TMI. And the risk with some of them is that
This guy's wearing a pat machine. You got old lady legs. What the
like it
fuck?
could be blood clotting. So I can get it removed, but
You can get your veins removed.
yeah, isn't that fucking weird? So I'm
You
gonna,
need them.
that's what I thought, but they're dead.
That's what a varicose vein is.
It's
They're
dead,
veins.
man. It's dead vein.
I have to go see a dentist that specializes in mouth bones.
Go on.
Okay, this is
That's
a
odd.
Like
medical.
bones in your
I'll
mouth?
chime in. I didn't want those.
I've seen a movie like that once.
yeah. This is a
Go on. Why do you gotta get
Are
that?
you known for
Nah,
the
something
bones in
wrong
your
with the
mouth?
bones in my mouth.
I'm talking so much.
I don't know.
keep saying
Hey,
that.
girl.
Jameis. I'm trying to find a Jameis Winston jersey now. There's QB1.
We're all over the place.
Yeah, we are. It's all right.
I want another Browns jersey.
That is my Browns jersey. I
What?
thought,
The guy after the guy got hurt, you're gonna get the backups jersey. Now
I've been trying to get the backups jersey all season.
But they won't sell it.
In the segment of YouTube, Jameis Winston pregame speech eating W's. It is
Jameis
one
Winston
of the
is
weirdest
the greatest
things you'll ever
person
see.
ever.
What's he talking about?
Who? Jameis? He
The
gives
thing
this
you
like
just told me to do. What is it?
he gives this whole like rah rah speech, and then he goes, "We're gonna go eat some W's," and then he makes a W with his hand like West Side, and then he goes, and he starts putting all of his fingers in his mouth, and you just see his team looking at him like, "What is wrong with this guy?" It's very funny.
That is funny. Like, well, we're the Browns. We're fucked either way.
They're selling one.
Oh, Jay's got a lead on it. You better order
Finally
it now 'cause
saw-
it's got to get here in a month.
Okay,
I
no
know.
swearing. We're about to do a segment.
Okay, go on.
I think.
Shout out to our friends at Bet365. I want to talk just a little bit of betting.
I do too.
You can sign up with the promo code NATION, NATION. It is all capitals. Use that promo code when you download the Bet365 app and get in on a huge range of markets, whatever the sport, whatever the moment. It's never ordinary at Bet365. We actually have a good Thursday night football game tonight.
Yeah, it's not bad.
BM's rocking his Vikings jersey today. Justin
Represent.
Jefferson. I love Justin Jefferson's over. That is going in my same gamer.
Over how many?
83
And
and a half.
5 of 6 games with anytime touchdown. Come on.
Ooh, just a little Justin Jefferson.
little
Bang,
sprinkle.
bang. Hit him twice.
Do you know what? The one thing about this game though that sucks for fantasy owners and sucks for like just people betting is that there's a lot of guys that are questionable right now.
Well, Cooper's back.
Puka Nacua is questionable.
He's gonna play.
So he's
Luca's playing?
They just said he's playing.
like
Holy cow. So hit
TJ
all the
Hawkinson.
Stafford props.
TJ
then.
Hawkinson.
Ooh.
TJ Hawkins is
Like,
back.
the
We
only
don't know if
thing-
he's in or out.
supposed to play.
Oh,
is he?
really?
Well, I gotta
So
move-
like
I
all
gotta
these
move
guys
him
are
in
in
there.
then.
He's supposed to play.
So
I picked him up in our Nation Fantasy League.
I've been stashing him in a couple of leagues all year because I'm like, if he comes back, he's like easily a top 10 tight end.
yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to play today.
My thing with those guys, so like Hawkinson, Nakua, Cup, is you just never know when they're like, oh yeah, they're playing. If it's like, oh, they're playing and they're 100%, or if it's like, okay, no, they're playing, but they're 90%. We're gonna limit their snaps. Like it always makes me nervous.
TJ
from-
Hawkinson has been ruled out.
Ruled out, yeah.
17 minutes ago. He will make his season debut in week 9.
He has to because he was
Rams
on the 21
Nakua
day
off IR to
active or
play
whatever.
tonight. Wow.
Should be a really good game as a point. We don't get a lot of good Thursday nighters, so I'm going to be throwing together a same
Two
gamer.
quarterbacks who can throw the ball. A lot of good wide receivers. The score is going to be high.
Short week, less prep. It's
Yep.
gonna be high. I'm also
Let me know what you think about this parlay if you want.
Love
Okay,
it.
let's do
Sure.
I got a Vikings money line.
Okay.
Jefferson anytime touchdown.
Okay.
Over 41.5 total points. Mm-hmm. And Aaron Jones longest rush over 15.5.
Over
So-
15 and a half yards.
He's hit that in
That-
5 of 6.
BM just drops like 8 hardcore football.
So
stats.
what does that pay out? That 4-leg parlay.
That is plus 500.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
Every one of those sounds good. The Aaron Jones one makes me nervous.
It's one run though. That's the kind of thing I like betting on because then every time they hand it off, you're like, go, go, go. And then like when he's running, you're doing like the little like, oh, there's the first down. He only needs 6. It's fun. I'm going to be watching my NFL team in person this weekend, and I'm fired up about that.
Where? How? Who?
Bills in Seattle.
When you
Going
fly
to the-
out.
You're going to the Emerald City?
Flying Saturday morning, fly home Sunday. Or fly home Monday.
Wow, perfect.
You
crime.
want Minnesota to get up big, and then run that ball.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
that's
they're actually
game
good at
script
getting
for
up
you.
early.
And they
Yeah,
really
they
are.
have been. Yeah.
A big
But
long one
Staff
to
has got
Jefferson
some
would help.
weapons now, man.
Darnold.
I know, but Staff finally has got two guys to throw to.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this Thursday
The
night. I'm
staff
kind of
has
glad there's no
sucked.
Oilers game. You know, like, it feels like there's a huge break between these games.
Tuesday to
days.
Friday.
I don't know. It seems like the regular season should be like every second day.
Yeah.
Okay, can we talk about this Frozen Frenzy too?
Sure.
In a second, I have one more betting thing, then we'll move out of this. There's a
Sorry.
futures bet I like on the NHL. The Washington Capitals are off to a great start this season. They just beat Philly twice.
Red hot.
You can still get them at minus 115 to make the playoffs. Take it.
What about the Oilers Cup odds after this slow little start? How's that moved from the plus 800 we were at?
I think it's actually because it went down to plus 700 by the time the year started, and I think it's back to like 800, 850. Our internet's not working because of the blackout in our office
Yeah,
today.
it was very scary.
So I can't double check it, but I think it was plus 850.
Our internet's still down?
It's coming in and out for me. I can Google
dialing
something.
up.
This is kind of what we said we wanted. Remember back like 3-4 weeks ago,
Return to simplicity?
we wanted the Oilers to we wanted them to
Start cool.
start
so the odds
cool
just
so the odds go up,
Yeah.
and then hammer them with a Stanley Cup win.
Yeah,
Bet.
there's still some chemistry forming that needs to get done. Like Arvidsson's got to find his way with us, and we got to
That's why
find
we
his way with
get
him.
better.
Did
that-
we get better?
I think they lost speed for sure. I think it was
Ryan
interesting.
McLeod's got 4 goals already this year. And not to, I still don't care, but just interesting.
Yeah, he'd be leading the team in goals right now.
Is our defense better right now than it was last year?
No.
No.
Are our forwards better? The forward group.
Yes.
Yes.
Despite the early season results, I like Henrique more than I like McLeod, although it's close. I like Arvidsson more than I like Fogle, although it's close. And I like Skinner more than I like Evander Kane.
I
guess
very
it's
much
straight up
like
there.
Skinner.
Oh, yeah, Skinner's good.
I'm a huge fan.
And after one game, I did not.
Yeah.
But
Are you
he's
saying one game isn't enough time to judge a player perfectly?
yeah, I am. Anyways, Oilers are on track, Wanya, for me to be freaking out by American Thanksgiving.
Oh, I know.
291 still on the table. We got the 1 now.
Yep. Got the 2.
We got the 2.
That's
1 digi off.
Run it up.
What is the Oilers record right now?
2-4-1.
ain't no way. If they lose 5 in a row, I will.
Eat cat food.
Come
Whole
on.
can.
More than that.
Whole
No,
can.
I'm kidding. I won't do that.
A flight of cat food.
Because
Yes.
actually, they have a somewhat tough schedule, I think, right? Oh, no. Pitt, Columbus, Detroit, Calgary. It's not that bad.
Nash.
Oh, and Nashville in there, too.
Yeah, Nashville again. They're bang bang in the.
Right back to Nashville.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
could have been a nation vacation.
So close.
A Halloween in Nashville would have been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why we didn't do it. Because
So are we all finished with our betting segment, which I...
We are back to just straight up talk brought to you by our friends at Short for the Giant. Which
Okay.
also, we're talking to them about maybe recording a pod in a truck.
Yeah, we're gonna do a mobile pod.
Mobile pod.
While we're driving?
We're gonna test drive a whip.
Can I drive?
No,
Maybe.
I drive.
Well, I get to drive a bit.
If you guys are driving cars, I want to go.
You can sit on my lap and steer.
Who gets to work the pedals?
Is this a stick shift? Tyler. They don't make those anymore.
They don't? No, you could. Yeah.
I don't
probably.
think you can.
All right. What were you going to say?
Tuesday morning
Standard
on
automobiles?
my...
I haven't been in the market for one for a while, but I kind of think they're still there.
I kind of miss it sometimes. I feel like
BMW
I
does.
I have dreams
Fast
about
and
driving a
Furious.
standard car
I don't
because
know
that's how I grew up.
Yeah.
That's all I drove, and I really like driving standard.
I also
Your
really
X
like driving
standard.
standard.
Oh yeah.
You know it was.
Okay, listen to me. Tuesday morning, on my group chat, I get a post about the Frozen Frenzy, and a friend writes, Smart of the NHL to do this on a Tuesday and not on a weekend. Shake my head. And I look, okay, so I want to talk this out. I immediately was like, yeah, that is so stupid. I didn't even know this was happening, number one. I hadn't heard a damn thing about it. And it's not like I don't pay attention. All 32 teams played on Tuesday. 16 games. Yep. Why wasn't it on a Saturday? My theory is because most of those teams are clearly American teams. And Saturday right now is college football.
Exactly.
Sunday is NFL football.
Precisely.
So,
And the World Series starts this weekend.
so when I started
Friday,
thinking
right?
about it, I was like, Thursday would have been the day. But then you go up against Thursday Night Football.
It's
So,
Tuesday all day.
It kind of made sense.
Or Wednesday.
And I was, but he
Tuesday or
really
Wednesday.
got me right off the bat with like, I kind of agreed with him. Like, yeah, that's so dumb by the NHL.
Well,
But then
NHL is
the
like
more
the
you-
fifth fiddle in the whole ecosystem.
And
so.
the other thing that people kind of fail to recognize in this, one, you're right. The people who complain about it being on a Tuesday, if it was on a Saturday or Sunday, they'd be like, why wouldn't you put this on a day when there's no other sports? Which they did. And I know it was the day the NBA season opened up, but still
There was only 2 games.
Yeah.
The only story from that was Bronny.
Also, getting the arena
0
availability for 16 of your buildings and then having your schedule line up where the 16 buildings you can get that are open can all have a game that night or can have a partner that night is tough. And if you don't do it on that Tuesday in early October, then you are competing with the NBA for the rest of the season. So it's the reason that they do it when they do. Like, I don't know.
They're doing it again, right?
I don't think they're doing it again this year. They
that's
only did
annoying.
it once last year, which is why I said
I just love the 16 leg parlay.
And
I
I
was
like-
only 4 off.
Oh, I was in good shape for the early games. Really fell off after that.
So
I was 10-6. You were 12-4?
Yes.
Wow. How do
I
you
should have
think
taken
Esky
the
did?
cash out.
Terrible because he had so many puck
Yeah,
lines.
dude, so many puck lines. We saw Esky at Sherwood Ford,
That guy we got to bring into the show or just our world a lot more.
and he did the 16-leg parlay, but he basically only took puck lines. I was like, Esky, if one game goes to overtime, you're cooked.
Watching and listening him go through his 16 leg parlay was some of the best content I've watched in a long time.
I wasn't anywhere close. $1 would have turned into 10 grand though, Wanya.
I was 29,000 or something like that.
To keep going to this, I just think the people who complain about it, just like complaining about stuff in general, and it's like, come on.
You got to block out the noise like I do with the Mamba mentality. You got to just focus.
So on Friday night,
That's what it's about.
That's right.
are the LA stadiums all close to each other? Is like the football stadium?
I want to go to a Clippers
The
game
Rose
so bad.
Bowl.
I want to talk about Clipper Stadium. Is that what you want to talk about right now?
Well,
World Series traffic.
yeah, man. Like on Friday night, USC's playing in the Rose Bowl Stadium. Right?
I don't know. Yeah.
The Lakers are playing at their stadium.
Crypto.
The Dodgers are playing at Chavez Ravine.
Yep.
And that's a lot of sports. and if
Clippers
they're
are
close,
no longer in the Crypto Center. They are now in their new home in Inglewood, though.
The Intuit Dome.
The Intuit Dome.
is this like the same spot where the old Forum used to be?
Yes.
They bought the Forum.
Really? And tore it down?
No, I'm going to read you this. So there was this LinkedIn post that talks about the Clipper Stadium that I wanted to share on the show.
Okay.
And I totally forgot about it. And thank you.
This is the old Forum where the Kings used to play.
I believe I'll go through this. I
Great
believe,
website.
I believe they
Okay.
bought it.
Okay.
So the Clippers' new $2 billion arena will host its first regular season NBA game tonight. The Intuit Dome is instantly one of the world's most technologically advanced arenas, and owner Steve Ballmer spared no expense when it comes to the fans. Here's what you need to know. Number one, Knicks owner James Doolin filed a lawsuit to stop the arena's construction because he thought it would impact concerts at the Forum, which he owns. So rather than arguing about it in court, Ballmer bought the Forum for $400 million, and the problem has disappeared. Boss.
Dolan, the same guy that built the Sphere.
Sphere, yes.
And ruin the Knicks.
Constantly ruining the Knicks. Number two, the Clippers signed a 23-year, $500 million naming rights deal with Intuit before the arena even opened.
So 25% of the arena cost is recouped through advertising.
He got the Forum for free. Thank you, Intuit.
Go on.
The arena has, this is the best part, 1,160 toilets.
Yeah.
That's 3 times more than the average NBA arena, and it means that there is 1 toilet for every 15 seats.
Wow. Finally.
His thinking
Somebody
was,
gets it.
He saw there's a video where he explains it, where he was like, it was just common sense to me. Like, less time you're waiting in line, more time to buy more drinks, more time to get back to your seat.
100%. So, number 4. All concession stands have the same menu to minimize decision making, and fans will do contactless checkout via grab and go, like the Amazon Go stores, like the ones we always think we're stealing from, to get the fans back into their seats as soon as possible. Number 5, the Clippers spent millions to upgrade the city's traffic control system. This will allow the city to manage traffic signals around the arena from Central Command Center, making it easier for fans to enter and leave the arena on game day without hitting traffic. This is playing.
It's like
chess, not
boss
checkers.
It's
The
unbelievable.
Interdome already secured several big events. Whatever. The Clippers built student section style seating on one end of the floor. It has 51 rows of uninterrupted seating from floor to ceiling with no suites or tiers. Fans aren't allowed to cheer for the other team or wear opponent apparel, and season tickets are $32 a game. Nation section.
It's for the diehards. It's for the people who actually, not the celebrities,
Yeah.
however. It is for the people who care and want to see the Clippers win. You sit there, you get a discount. You know you're only sitting by people cheering for the
You
team.
got a job to do.
It's awesome. And there's another thing. There are monitor kind of things on every seat, so that down to the seat in the stadium, they can tell who is being loud, and they can even tell which seat throughout the game has made the most noise. And Steve Ballmer promises they're not listening to your conversations.
He's like, the loudest fan gets a hamburger.
So,
Yeah.
question.
Think about this. They're listening to everything
So,
how do they stop you from reselling those tickets?
in the wall.
I don't know.
secondary market?
I'm just
But they won't let you sit there in opposing
the
team's
Knights,
gear.
the Knights pledge or the Knights vow. Number 8, the Clippers visited more than 100 venues around the world, Wimbledon, Tottenham, etc., to get inspiration. Number 9, the double-sided 360-degree scoreboard is the size of an acre and will display advanced stats analytics throughout the game. And 10, arena seats are heated, have USB ports to charge phones, and have massage settings. There are also controllers built into the seats so fans can answer trivia questions for prizes during TV
Oh, I
timeouts.
love a good trivia. We go sometimes when we're just sitting at the brew house. We'll legit play just the trivia. Just me and my boys.
Who's the best owner in the league? Ballmer. That's gangster. We're
And
worth
they're-
148 billion.
Look at that screen.
and
oh
their
my
T-shirt
God.
tosses are
Oh,
automatic.
yeah.
So
And it can't go anywhere in the arena?
yeah,
So they have players on the board. This is what we're looking at right now.
pump faking and with shirts in their hands on
And
the
the
screen.
T-shirts fly out of the screen.
And the T-shirts fly out of the TV screen.
It's go Clippers.
That is the greatest.
That is amazing.
that is an
screen.
incredible screen.
I wanna go to,
So,
like-
question.
Clippers
the
game.
Lakers are
bad.
in big trouble because that's all way cooler than the Lakers shit.
Yeah.
Way cooler.
And before, like, there was no reason to want to go to a Clippers game over a Lakers game. Same arena. The vibe just sucked at Clippers games.
Yeah.
Now, if we go to LA again, round 1 of the playoffs this year, and you have the choice between a Clippers game or a Lakers game, you're picking a Clippers game.
And
Unreal.
I'm worried
Not
about
me.
if
I'm
you
wearing my
have
Bronny James.
the option of picking a Clippers game versus a Edmonton v Kings game. People are going to pick the Clippers.
Do you know which one? So that's 9 things that they did that were amazing.
Could the Kings ever move to that arena? Sorry to interrupt.
Well, it's I
Same
feel like
season, though.
well, no, I know, but if you see how it's designed for like basketball viewing.
Oh, really? So they still play where the Lakers play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The number one thing on that list that's so over the top, but so perfect was the traffic control.
Yeah.
That's a big boss move.
I
It is.
drive out to a project, and every couple days I have to drive past the Costco in Winterburn. And so I get
yesterday.
gas there.
Just like the Intuit Dome.
Can somebody explain to me why there is one way in and one way out of that parking lot when that many people frequent that parking lot every single day and you've got road on 2 sides? Why is there only one way in and one way out?
I was there last night, and all I could think about, because I couldn't turn left into the parking lot, was why is this taking so long?
Why can't the people that are getting gas have an exit that's just for them right onto Winterburn Road and not have to meld with the traffic that
Yeah.
is trying to get out of call? What are we doing? Who doesn't think of this stuff? It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
That is?
Buddy, I was like stuck. I just wanted to get gas. And to be honest with you, I don't even want to go in there to get gas anymore because if you get stuck in there.
There's your answer.
And people
Why even fucking go do it? Is the $9 worth it?
No.
Exactly.
I drive past it though. It's like literally I have to drive past it to get out of town to my project. So I'm just like, hey,
$9 is 6 hot
get
dogs.
2 birds stoned.
When I drive by there, Tyler, I don't even look at the line. You know why? Focus. Mamba mentality. I'm thinking where I'm going, not where the distractions lie.
You go where
Chalmers,
the
I'll send
puck
you a
is
reel.
going, not where the puck is.
Exactly.
I'm gonna start sending you the reel. You got. It's gonna be a group message between you and Logan.
What time is the show today, Tex?
Actually,
6:15 a.m. We're getting
You should say yes to that, Wanye, just to make sure that Chalmers actually delivers on his consistent message to his son.
I will. I think it'll be
Do
a
it for
cool
Logan.
thing to do for him.
Actually, put it in loop us all in.
Yeah,
How
I'd like
come
to,
in
I'd like
all
to be
of the
involved.
mythology of the Mamba mentality, they never talk about Joe Bryant? Why don't they ever talk about the fact that Kobe's dad was in the NBA?
I don't know.
It's weird.
There's a story there.
Yeah,
He
Falling out
sold
with
some of
them,
his
yeah.
merch and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a story there for sure.
But like, I thought that Kobe didn't have a dad. Like, I don't know. Like when I saw it, I was
Kobe
shocked.
Bryant knew that your average to high level NBA player was working out twice a day. They were doing weights and they were doing a practice and shoot around.
I think one of his reels told him this. Jay, keep going.
Yeah, hell yeah, 100%.
So he wakes up every day at 3 a.m. and he gets an extra workout in the morning and an extra shot. So now he's doing it 3 times a day. And he says that is what sets him apart because over a 5-year period, I will have that much more work and that much more seasoning than everybody else.
And he still isn't top 10 all time. Yikes. Makes you think.
He's number 3.
He's definitely not number 3.
He's number 3.
All right. Good pod, guys.
Ish.
Ish. Yeah, it had its moments, peaks and valleys.
Yeah, it's true.
Was that a valley?
Piss talk high.
Well, and
ranking
1,160 places to pee,
That's incredible.
Tyler.
Think how many trips you'd have to take to the barn to cover them all.
Ooh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Pretty neat.
Think how many seasons it would take you to piss in every toilet in the Clippers?
That could be like a PMT punishment. You have to pee in every single urinal in the Clippers facility
Yeah,
before you can leave.
the building. Oh,
I'm more
jeez.
mesmerized by the screen. If you're listening to this and you're like, go Google that screen in this place. It's wild.
Yeah, it's
Can you
incredible.
show me, Bagbo?
Yeah, of
So,
course.
okay, did you see this post about this new place to watch football games? I think it might be in Vegas. I don't.
It's in Dallas.
It's in Dallas.
Yeah.
What is this place? It looks like you're at the game. The screen is
Yeah,
so
like
big.
that's like they've got their own camera crew at the game, so you can get those
How can
vantage
they
points.
do that? How can it become an additional rights? Holy Christ.
It's like, yeah,
It is wild.
Insane.
Okay, so this is a bar in Dallas.
yeah. And there's a few. I think there's now one. Like there's some in
Do
construction.
we
all
know
over
the name
place.
of this bar?
I can't remember what it's called.
It's like an IMAX theater, but
Yeah.
it's their own cameras for the Cowboys.
That
For college, they might.
College, okay.
it was
yeah.
college. It was college football that this guy was watching.
Yeah, it's for like U of T games.
That's crazy.
But it was so clear. Like it literally looked like
well, like they
you
had that
were
like
there.
whole end zone thing where they looked like the player is right in
Was
front of
right
you and
in
the ball's
front of you.
being thrown. Yeah,
It was so cool.
yeah.
We need more cool stuff like that here. Not just Costco's with one way in and one way out.
I did have a delicious hot dog though last night.
The old shank should be turned into that. The unfortunate thing,
we
I
might-
think they're like $100 million to open. So
On Wednesday night, my wife said, "Hey, I gotta go get my mother some
VC
new
bags.
rugs. I'm gonna go to Costco. Would you like to come?" And I was like, "I haven't been there in a long time." So we just walked the aisles of Costco together. Didn't even find a rug. Still spent $300 on nothing.
That's the thing.
Muscle
Is you
milk
go in there, you spend
and drinks.
$300
Did you
on
get
next to
muscle
nothing.
milk there?
Yeah,
You're like, I'm off them rums.
yeah.
That's why the Costco hot dogs are reward after you spend $300.
It was so busy. It was like the restaurant when we were there was packed.
That's why I love that they have the walk-up kiosks now.
Yeah.
I got no time for them.
There's people waiting in line for the samples.
Yes.
That's insane.
Literally, the person's cooking the sample. They don't even have a tray full. There's nothing there. And there is a lineup of 7 people.
That was last night. I was trying to get samples. I'm like, what is this line about? Surely they're great. There was nothing even done.
There was not,
Nothing. It was an empty tray.
and I looked at the timer and it had like 4 minutes left on it. I'm
Who's
like, what
standing
are you
there for
doing here?
I went
Anyways,
to the Chick-fil-A in the mall food court the other day because it's had like 30-minute line since it opened. And I went there and it had no line. And I didn't go. You know why? Doesn't look popular anymore.
okay, let's not swear for this, but keep it or cut it. Going to the autograph signing last night.
Not my thing, but I respect the dedication and diehardness of a bunch of Oilers
I
fans.
just found it amazing that like we were posting some stuff on our socials. Like, what time did you get here? The amount of people that showed up at like 6, 7 a.m. blew my mind.
Kennedy for Leon was there at 9 a.m. and she was like 150th in line
Crazy.
for a 6 p.m.
Holy.
signing.
And
Shout out to our boy Waz though, double DR
Oh my
signature
God.
on that jersey now.
I love
funny.
it. I love it.
So funny.
Sorry, he got Derek Ryan to sign the jersey a second time.
He
Yep.
went last year, got him to sign it, took the same jersey back, got him to sign it again.
Derek Ryan remembered him and goes, "What do you want me to do?" He's like, "I don't know, sign the other number."
So
I
now
guess."
we want him to go back again and start signing the front.
And as many times as he can meet Derek Ryan, that's how many times
every
his jersey will be signed.
year he's an Oiler, he gets to sign the jersey. That's cool.
I think it's great.
It's the Mamba
Great bit.
mentality.
That's very funny.
It's a great
All right.
bit.
Back Monday, fresh episode of the pod. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. We'll see you in a few days.
Skol, go Vikings.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.